Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So we are on. We completed the story of Nuh alayhi salam, and today we will be starting the story of Hud alayhi salam. Right. So it begins from here. Al-Asifa. Al-Asifa means the tempest. Right. And ba'da Nuhin, after Nuh alayhi salam, Barakallahu fi dhurriyati Nuhin. Allah blessed, uh, the offsprings of Nuh alayhi salam. Fantasharat fil ardi. Intashara yantashiru, to spread. So, like they spread in the earth. Wakana minha ummatun yuqalu laha adun. And from it, like from this nation, from the zuriyati Nuhi, from the offsprings of Nuh alayhi salam, there was a nation, yuqalu laha, called, we like called Adun, right? There was a nation called Ad. Wakanu rijalan aqwiya. They were men, they were strong men. Wakanu rijalan aqwiya, strong men, right? Ajsamuhum, jismun and ajsamun. Jismun is the singular and ajsamun here is the plural, right? Jism and ajsam. Ka'annaha min hadidin yaghlibuna kulla wahidin wala yaghlibuhum ahadun. What they are saying in this? They were strong people, strong men, and their bodies. Jismun means body and ajsamun means bodies. Okay, their bodies. Ka'annahum, ka'annaha min hadidin, as if they were from iron. Right? Yaghlibuna, yaghlibuna kulla wahidin. They overpowered everyone. Wala yaghlibuhum ahadun, and nobody overpowered them. Nobody would overpower them, right? Wala yakhafuna ahadan wa yakhafuhum kullu ahadin. And they did not fear anyone, right? They would not fear anybody, and everybody was afraid of them, right? Everybody feared them, but they feared nobody. Wabarakallahu li'adin fi kulli shay'in. And Allah blessed Ad in everything. فكانت إبل فكانت إبل عاد وغنمها تملأ الوادي. فكانت إبل. Okay. So there were camels of Ad, right? And their غنمها, their sheep, تملأ الوادي. Tamlau, filling, you can say amla'a yumlu, mala'a yamla'u. This way you can take to fill, filling the valley, right? In this way you can take this. So what they're saying, so there were camels, camels of Ad, and their sheep enriching or filling the valley. وَكَانَتْ خَيْلُ عَادٍ تَمْلَأُ الْمَيْدَانَ. Okay, what's next now? And there were khaylun. Khaylun means horses, right? Horses of Aad alayhi salam. Tamla'ul maidana, filling the meadows. Okay. وَكَانَتْ أَوْلَادُ عَادٍ تَمْلَأُ الْبُيُوتَ. And there were children of Ad, tamla'ul buyuta, filling the houses, right? Here you should note that this khaylun, this thing over here, it's collectively we take the horses, the plural, if you want to say, that is khuyulun. And ibilun is collectively again we take it, that is camels. Okay, the plural is also there, but that's what we have, abalun kind of thing, right? So you can take this way. Okay, then وإذا خرجت إبل عاد وغنمها إلى المرعى كان لها منظر جميل جدا. And when, here إذا is giving the meaning of when, and when خرجت إبل, when the camels of Ad left, okay, وغنمها إلى المرعى, went the sheep, and the sheep, right, the camel and the sheep of Ad went where? To the mara, to the grazing fields, right? Mara. كان لها منظر جميل جدا. That was a, that was a very beautiful sight. Okay. وإذا خرج الأطفال في الصباح يلعبون كان لهم منظر جميل جدا. And when the children, again, and when the children they left, or they came out في الصباح, in morning, يلعبون, playing, that was again a very beautiful sight. Okay. وكانت أرض عاد كذلك أرضا جميلة خضراء فيها بساتين وعيون كثيرة. And the land of Ad was like this. Ardan Jamilatan, beautiful, Ardan Jamila, land was what? Beautiful. Khadra'u, green, full of fertility, you can also say. Fiha Basatinu, in it were, Basatinu, you can say orchards, right? Right. And Uyunun means springs. Ainun, Uyunun. Basatin is the singular and Bustanun is the plural. The reverse way. Bustanun is the singular and Basatinu is the plural. Right? Okay. So in this, what did we have? We just had a glance of how the Qawm of Ad alayhi salam, they're just bringing a visual representation of all that. Right? So next thing we have, okay, Kufranu Ad. Kufranu Adin, Kufran means, you can take it, ingratitude, right? ولكن عادا لم يشكروا الله على هذه النعم كثيرة. Okay, however, or but Ad lam yashkuru, they never thanked upon Allah subhanahu, they never thanked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for these ni'ma, that is bounties, for these many bounties, they never thanked Allah. ونسيت عاد قصة الطوفان التي سمعوها من آبائهم ورأوا آثاره في الأرض. So ونسيت, and Ad forgot what? قصة الطوفان, story of the storm, allati, which, samiuha, like which they heard from their forefathers, wara'aw, wara'aw atharahu fil ardi, and whose they heard it from their forefathers, and they saw its atharahu, it's you can say the signs of that storm and all there around on the earth, right? The remains, or whenever storm hits, we have for a lot of time, the earth, like things there will be disrupted or something like that. The signs are there, right? They have been seeing that, but they didn't thank Allah that they have got all these things, all these bounties. ونسوا لماذا أرسل الله الطوفان على أمة نوح, and they forgot why, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent the storm upon the ummah of Nuh alayhi salam. Wasaru, and they wasaru ya'budun al-asnam, and they begin worshipping the idols. Kama kanat ummatu Nuhin, like the ummah of Nuh alayhi salam. Ta'budul asnam, la, like the ummah of Nuh alayhi salam used to worship the idols. They started doing like that. وَكَانُوا يَنْحِتُونَ الْأَصْنَامَ مِنَ الْحِجَارَةِ بِأَيْدِيهِمْ ثُمَّ يَسْجُدُونَ لَهَا وَيَعْبُدُونَهَا. What does this mean now? And they used to do what? يَنْتَحِنُونَ. Intaha yantahi, it means to crave the idols. They used to crave the idols from stones with their hands. Okay, min al hijarati bi aidihim, summa, then, yasjuduna laha, and then prostrate to them, wa ya'budunaha, and worship them. وَكَانُوا يَسْأَلُونَهَا حَاجَاتِهِمْ وَيَدْعُونَهَا وَيَذْبَحُونَ لَهَا وَكَانُوا عَلَى أَثَرِ أُمَّةِ نُوحٍ. وَكَانُوا يَسْأَلُونَهَا, and they used to do what? Ask them their needs. حَاجَاتِهِمْ, what did that? حَاجَاتِهِمْ, their needs. وَيَدْعُونَهَا, and supplicate to them. وَيَذْبَحُونَ, and slaughter for them. وَكَانُوا عَلَى أَثَرِ, and they were under the influence of the ummati Nuh, nation of Nuh alayhi salam. Athar, the influence, you can say. Under that they were. وَكَانَتْ عُقُولُهُمْ لَا تَمْنَعُهُمْ مِنْ عِبَادَةِ الْأَصْنَامِ, and their عقولهم, aqlun and uqulun means intelligence, and their intelligence did not stop them, did not forbid them, mana'a yamna'u, forbid them from worshipping the idols. وَكَانَتْ عُقُولُهُمْ لَا تَهْدِيهِمْ, and what their you know uh, they were intelligent, their intelligence was not guiding them. La tahdihim, hada yahdi, so la tahdi, not guiding them. Their intelligence, their aql was not guiding them. وَكَانُوا أُقَلَاءَ فِي الدُّنْيَا أَغْبِيَاءَ فِي الدِّينِ, and they were intelligent. uqala'u, they were intelligent, aqil and uqala'u, the plural. So fit dunya, they were intelligent in the world, like in the worldly things. Aghbiya fit dini, aghbiya, ghabiyun means stupid, right? And stupid from, you can say, unaware of the religion. They were intelligent in worldly matters, but they were stupid in terms of religion. Okay, yeah. Then the third lesson, Udwanu Adin, the transgression of Ad. Basarat quwwatu Adin wabalan alayhim wa alan nasi li'annahum la yu'minuna billahi wa la yu'minuna bil akhirati. And the power, power of Ad became Wabalan means a burden, right? A curse. Alayhim, upon them, and upon the people. لأنهم, because they لا يؤمنون بالله, they would not believe in Allah. ولا يؤمنون بالآخرة, neither nor again with mudare verb. لا يؤمنون بالله ولا يؤمنون بالآخرة, they neither believed in believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nor they believe in the akhirah. فماذا يمنعهم من الظلم, and what was forbidding them from oppression. وماذا يمنعهم من العدوان, and what was forbidding them from the transgression, right? وَلِمَاذَا لَا يَظْلِمُونَ النَّاسِ, and وَلِمَاذَا, and why, you can say, and why would they not oppress the people. وَهُمْ لَا يَرَوْنَ فَوْقَهُمْ أَحَدًا وَلَا يَخَافُونَ حِسَابًا وَلَا عِقَابًا. What they're saying now, and why would not they oppress the people, the weak ones, uh, and what they were not seeing anyone above them, right? فوقهم أحد, above them anyone. ولا يخافون, and they were not fearing حسابا ولا عقابا, they were not fearing the hisab, hisab, you can say accountability. ولا عقابا, neither the punishment. Okay, they were not fearing anything, neither were they fearing the accountability, nor they were fearing the punishment. وَكَانُوا كَوُحُوشِ الْغَابَةِ يَظْلِمُ الْكَبِيرُ منهم صغيرا. Now what is this? Wahshun and wuhushun, beast, and they were like, kawuhushun means like beasts, ghaba, beast of the forest, yazlimul kabiru minhumus saghiru, they would do what? They were like the beasts of the forest, and the bigger ones used to oppress the smaller ones among them, right? وَيَأْكُلُ الْقَوِيُّ مِنْهُمُ الضَّعِيفُ, and the powerful one among them would eat up the weaker one. وَإِذَا غَضِبُوا كانوا كالفيل الهائج ولا يلقى شيئا إلا قتله. وإذا, and when, or you can say, and if. Here this iza, you can take it as if, and if ghadibu, if in, if angry, if they were angry, kanu kalfili, they were like kalfilil haiji. Haij means, somebody who is enraged, full of rage. So they were like the raged this elephant. La yalqa shay'an illa qatalahu, not meeting anything except killing, right? To destroy, to crush, this way. وَكَانُوا إِذَا حَارَبُوا أَهْلَكُوا الْحَرْثَ وَالنَّسْلَ وَإِذَا دَخَلُوا قَرْيَةً أَفْسَدُوهَا وَجَعَلُوا أَعِزَّةَ أَهْلِهَا أَذِلَّةً وَكَانَ الضُّعَفَاءُ يَخَافُونَ شَرَّهُمْ وَيَفِرُّونَ مِنْ ظُلْمِهِمْ. Okay. وَكَانُوا إِذَا حَارَبُوا, and when they used to be, they were, and when they were in, so when they were in war, whenever they were in war, they did what? They destroyed the harth means, the fields, the crops, one nasla, and the offsprings. When they were in wars, they would do what? They would destroy the crops and the offsprings. وَإِذَا دَخَلُوا قَرْيَةً أَفْسَدُوهَا وَجَعَلُوا أَعِزَّةَ أَهْلِهَا أَذِلَّةً. And when or if they entered a village, أَفْسَدُوهَا, uh, facade, they created facade, they created corruption in it. Okay, وَجَعَلُوا أَعِزَّةَ أَهْلِهَا أَذِلَّةً. And uh, it made them أَعِزَّةَ أَهْلِهَا أَذِلَّةً. So it did what? If they entered a village, they created their corruption and made uh, the rich, like the rich ones among them, the noble ones among them, uh, there in the village, and made them ahliha azillata, made them very low, very low. وَكَانَ الضُّعَفَاءُ يَخَافُونَ شَرَّهُمْ وَيَفِرُّونَ مِنْ ظُلْمِهِمْ. And وَكَانَ الضُّعَفَاءُ, the weaker ones used to fear, okay, of the sharrahum, of their evil, and they would run. وَيَفِرُّونَ, they would run min zulmihim, from their oppression. وصارت قوتهم وبالا عليهم وعلى الناس كذلك كل من لا يخاف الله ولا يؤمن بالآخرة. And power of their power became a curse upon them and the people. وكذلك, and like this, like that, كل من لا يخاف الله, you know and like this, everyone, you can say, and you can say like this, that those all those who do not fear Allah, who did not fear Allah, who did not fear Allah, wala yu'minu bil akhirati, and did not believe in the hereafter. What they mean to say is, their power became for them the curse, and this is what happens to the people, to everybody who does not fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and does not believe in the akhirah. Their power gets converted into their curse and the wrath, right? Yeah. So I will be doing, let's do the next part also. Qasuru Adin. It is the plural of qasrun. We mean by that the castle, you can say qusurun, qusuru adin. وكان عاد لا شغل لهم إلا الأكل والشرب واللهو واللعب. And Ad, the people of Ad, they used to do la shughla lahum. For them was no work other than what? Eating, drinking, playing, and wallahul. Okay, shurbu, wallahu, wallaibu. Wallahu means entertaining themselves, right? Wallaibu, playing. Wakana ba'duhum yafkharu ala ba'din fi bina'il qusuril aliyati wal buyutil wasi'ati. Some of them used to uh, show their pride upon ba'din, upon few, fi bina'il qusuri, by building high castles. Binain qusuril aliya, high castles, wal buyutil wasiya, and spacious houses, huge houses. وكانت أموالهم تضيع في الماء والتين والحجارة. and they used to waste waste their wealth. Amwaluhum tadhi'u da'a yadhi'u, waste, to waste. They used to waste their wealth in water and clay, and the clay and the stones. Wakanu la yarawna makanan khaliyan, and they never they never see, they see an whenever they used to see an empty place. Wakanu la yarawna makanan khaliyan. It's like to say, whenever they see the any kind of empty place or high land there, or ardan murtafian, a high land, illa banaw alayha qasran rafi'an, they built upon it tall castle. So look at the structure. Wakanu la yarawna. It's like to say, and um, again it's like to say, wakanu la yarawna makanan, and they did not see any place, any empty place or a high land, except they built upon it a big castle. Wakanu yabununa buyutan ka'annama, what's this here, yaskununa fiha daiman wala yamutuna abadan. Okay. um so they used to build houses as if ka'annama yaskununa, as if they will be living in them, uh, in it they will be living in them forever, always. Wala yamutuna abadan, and they will never die. It was as if they were building houses like that. They would be living in them forever and never ever die. وكانوا يبنون قصورا من غير حاجة والناس لا يجدون ما يأكلون ويلبسون. Wakanu yabununa, and they used to again build castles min ghairi hajatin, without any need. Wannasu la yajiduna, and the people did not have anything, did not found anything, ma ya'kuluna wa yalbasuna, to eat and to wear. So there were people who had nothing, like there were people who used to, out of just for their, there was no need, but still they used to build big castles. But there were people in their nation who had nothing to eat and they had nothing to wear. وَكَانَ الْفُقَرَاءُ مِنْهُمْ لَا يَجِدُونَ بَيْتًا يَسْكُنُونَ فِيهِ, and the poor among them, they did not find any, even a single house or a shelter to live in it. وَبُيُوتُ الْأَغْنِيَاءِ لَا سَاكِنَ فِيهَا. وَبُيُوتُ الْأَغْنِيَاءِ, and the وَبُيُوتُ الْأَغْنِيَاءِ لَا سَاكِنَ فِيهَا. You can say an buyutan, and in the houses of the rich people, la sakina fiha. It's like in the rich people, it's very beautifully put here, like that the poor people, they had no house to live in. And what was the case for the rich people? And for the rich people, they had big houses, but nobody to live in, right? The few people in the family were there, but the houses were very very big. Okay, la sakina fiha. وَمَنْ رَآهُمْ وَرَآ قُصُورَهُمْ عَرَفَ أَنَّهُمْ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ. And whoever saw their castles, whoever saw them, them and their castles, arafa annahum, he knew that they do not believe in the hereafter. Okay. Hud al-Rasuli, Hud alayhi salam, the prophet. وَأَرَادَ اللَّهُ أَن يُرْسِلَ إِلَى عَادٍ رَسُولًا, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intended to send to Aad, people of Aad, a messenger. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَرْضَى لِعِبَادِهِ الْكُفْرَ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْفَسَادَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. Indeed, Allah does not rada yarda, and is not okay with, is not pleased uh, with kufr of his slaves. Inna Allah la yuhibbul fasada. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not love fasad, corruption in the land, on the earth, you can say. وَكَانَ عَادٌ لَا يَسْتَعْمِلُونَ عُقُولَهُمْ إِلَّا فِي أَكْلِ وَالشُّرْبِ وَاللَّهْوِ وَاللَّعِبِ وَبِنَاءِ الْبُيُوتِ. And Aad لا يستعملون عقولهم. استعمل يستعمل, to use, to utilize. عقولهم, their intelligence. The people of Ad, they did not utilize their intelligence except fil akli, in food, washurbi, in drinks, wallahwi, in amusement, wallaibi, in playing, والبناء وبناء, and building of the houses. وقد فسدت عقولهم لأنهم لا يستعملونها في الدين. And their mind, their intelligence became a kind of wrath for them. لأنهم, because they did not use it in deen. وكان عاد أقلاء في الدنيا أغبياء في الدين. And Ad, the people of Ad, uqalau, they were intelligent in dunya, and agbiya, stupid in deen. يعبدون الحجارة, they worship these stones. ولا يعقلون, while they have no aql, no intelligence. Okay, then we have فَأَرَادَ اللَّهُ أَن يُرْسِلَ إِلَيْهِمْ رَسُولًا يَهْدِيهِمْ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intended to send to them a messenger to guide them, right? وَأَرَادَ اللَّهُ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intended to be this Rasul min anfusihim, from themselves, among them, right? يَعْرِفُونَ وَيَفْهَمُونَ يعرفونه ويفهمون كلامه. Somebody whom they know and understand his speech. كان هود ذلك الرسول. Hud alayhi salam was that prophet. ولد في بيت شريف, born in a very noble house. في عاد ونشأ على عقل وصلاح. And Adin Nasha, brought up. Ad alayhi salam was brought up to be what? Ala aklin wa salahin, intelligent and righteous. Okay, we will stop here, and inshallah we'll do the next lessons in the next session. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.